Ukrainian special ops destroy Russian-held mining platform in Black Sea.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ukrainian special forces revealed on the scene footage of its flash of lightning special operation, Citadel, during which they blew up a mining platform illegally captured by the Russians in the Black Sea. The Ukrainian Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces reported via Telegram details of the operation with up-close, in-person video. Operators of the 73rd Maritime Center of the SSO conducted an extremely complex and effective operation in the Black Sea near the coast of the temporarily occupied Crimea, the caption to the published video read. How did the Russians use the platform? At night, the boats of the 73rd Marine Center approached the mining platform. A training unit with the mission of producing combat divers and soldiers, like the U.S. Navy SEALs, Ukraine's 73rd Naval Center of Special Operations is a highly secretive unit, perhaps inevitably because of its commando reputation, become a favorite subject of Ukrainian military media. As the SSO notes, the special operation ensured the safer movement of ships and limited Russia's capabilities in the northwestern part of the Black Sea. The AFU conducted a similar successful operation last year when it recovered control of the Boyka oil platforms Russian forces had illegally occupied and used as open water radar platforms.
This post received a score of 6,200, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What is a mining platform in this context? Like physically. I read the article but I saw no photo. Was it a building on the ocean somewhere? Genuinely asking.
Offshore oil rig, but it was used as a platform for equipment and radars to monitor naval drones.
Even though much of the front lines are at a stalemate right now, Ukraine has been slowly but steadily pushing the boundary in Crimea. There was a very successful operation against Russian radar equipment that enabled a strong attack on dry docks around Sevastopol. It looks like the strategy is to blind Russia first and then make holding Crimea disadvantageous or even untenable.
Not sure about holding, but reducing their missile launch capabilities, and making it more troublesome to use the airfields.
I think Ukraine is presenting a dilemma to Russia. You can either try to keep Crimea or you can try to keep the Donbas. You might succeed in one or the other, at least in their perception, but you will definitely fail at both.
Greater than I think Ukraine is presenting a dilemma to Russia. I hope so. I can't remember his name. But they're a YouTuber, who's ex-US Army. He says always create dilemmas for the enemy, not problems. Problems have one solution. Dilemmas have two or more equally bad solutions.
Ryan Macbeth. I was definitely thinking of Ryan Macbeth when I commented. His videos are very insightful.
It's such a shame about that guy. He seems like a nice dude, and he seems to know what he's talking about in his area of expertise, but he's way too closely associated with those far-right election deniers at Newsmax for my comfort.
TBH, I preferred the guy with slideshows.
As I remember, those rigs were stolen from Ukraine in 2014.
In this episode of Repo Wars.
What is it, Repo Wars?
In last week's episode, Russia tugged Ukraine's oil platform to their own territory and Ukraine wasn't so happy. But in this episode, Ukraine is taking it back. With a twist.
Put that up on your TV interview, fucker Carlson.
He's too busy getting peed on over there like Daddy Orange. Thanks for the visual I so did not need.
A rig stolen in 2014. Fitting that almost exactly 10 years later Russia loses contact.
Slava Ukraini. Jerem Slava, and Slava to the nation.
Good work.
Let them send more Ivanovets ships for backup.
They have 3 left. The Shuya, the Burya, and the Naberezhny Chelny. All 3 are in Novorossiysk. And if they want to maintain the status of boat, and not artificial reef, they had best keep their asses there.
Ronald Reagan called Russia an evil empire. When did the Russians become your friends? Shame on you, Republican Congress. Putin's puppets. And don't give me any of that, oh we need to spend the money here at home BS, because that sure as heck is not going to happen. Sure. I can hardly wait to see free healthcare. Ain't gonna happen.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.